Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 6, and it is part of the New Beginnings story arc. As we go along, I want to remind people that if you're not part of our social media, Steph and Mike have been doing a lot of stuff on the social media, and man, is it great. Head to Twitter, follow us on Twitter, @AdventureIncPod, follow us on Instagram as part of the Serious Business Network's Instagram, and follow the Twitter for the Serious Business Network as well. Join the Facebook group, get up on Discord. Our Discord community especially is so much fun to be a part of. We have so many great people come in there that we can talk to and hang out with, and people who have become friends just by hanging out there and being part of that. And you can too. It's easy. Follow the links here in the show notes, head to our website, and follow the links you find there. There's all kinds of places you can go to get all connected up with us. And make sure you're following us on Twitch at twitch.tv/SRSBIZ_network. Every third Thursday of every month, we will be doing our Tavern Night. They are in canon, atemporal stories that are just fun. They're a good opportunity to hang, and you should come and check them out. They are a blast. And there's all kinds of other fun stuff happening there too. Steph and I do a Survivor podcast. All the patron bonus content shows up there on the Twitch feed. Mike and I do a show called Ask the Pokedexpert. Steph frequently does her Shakespeare streams up there. There's all kinds of stuff. It's totally worth your time and effort. And if you happen to be an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get some of Jeff Bezos' money to throw at us too, for free. So head over there, twitch.tv/SRSBIZ_network. Make sure you're following, turn on those emails, throw us a subscription. That is how it's done. All right, let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Belroth, the ranger.
She's a Grimalkin, but that's understood. No pets allowed, even though she's not a pet. I will wait outside. Everyone, if anyone needs anything, I am outside.
Skarpin, the cleric.
Should I just try and snipe them from over here?
Yeah, okay. I did say they were as good as dead. I would hate for my, to break my word on our first contract as Adventure Incorporated.
Ellery, the bard.
We would want you to leave this warehouse.
He points behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Church.
Oh, sorry. We want you to leave this church.
ReedDeeran, the wizard. He say you no worship Shattered Fang.
Yeah, man, he's super wrong. We love Shattered Fang, man.
Prepare yourselves, for these are the tales of Adventure Incorporated. It's your turn.
Belroth is at 1 HP.
Yeah, you guys are staring down the spined creature, large wings, that is in this jungle around you, and it has just attacked Belroth mortally.
Ellery is going to run to Belroth, put her hands on his temple, and sing, "Fights aren't easy, wounds can kill, but if I can help it, none of them will." And heal him for...
Big money, no whammy, money, no whammy.
9.
Hey, that's no whammy.
No, it's okay.
No, I think it's great, because I'm now at 10.
Better than me, buddy.
The wounds start to close around the spines that are now... They're still lodged into your flesh.
I try and, can I pull any out?
As you start to pull, you realize they are barbed.
Oh no. All right. Well, and they're is he, or is it, I should say, close enough to me that it would inhibit my ranged attack, or far enough away? Because if it's right up against me, I have disadvantage.
Right. I would say that yes, it still is, because it just attacked you, and it didn't get far enough away that would grant you an attack of opportunity. So it's still close enough that
Sure. Well, Belroth not having a whole lot of options and not really wanting to disengage and leave Ellery in front of a barbed demon, is gonna take a shot at disadvantage.
Okay. You're just like, peace.
Thanks for the healing. In 2 universes, a 16 and a 15. Very good. So plus 7.
You hit.
Cool. I'm pissed, so gonna use my favorite foe on this favored guy.
Yep, he's your favorite.
He's my favorite foe.
I love this foe.
Oh, this one's my favorite.
10 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you sink an arrow into his shoulder for 10.
Ow.
Yeah, as the arrow sinks into the creature, Belroth... Nope. Why do I keep calling myself you?
I don't
the
know.
name is so good. I'm jealous.
Thank you. That's really
Stupid.
sweet, I guess.
Stupid Deeran.
Sexy Deeran.
Deeran swings his arm and rings the bell one more time. So it'll have to make that wisdom save.
That is a success.
Fuck. Okay. The sound still happens, Anthony.
Okay, good to know.
Bong.
Nothing happens, but everyone hears the sound, so... Wow, man. This thing's strong.
Oh, yes. I'm going to try something here.
And Skarpin goes to try and... He wants to basically trap it under his shield. He wants to get it on the ground somehow and, like, scoop it.
Okay.
Like a hat. He
So-
wants to give it a hat.
It's like medium-sized humanoid creature flying in the air just above Belroth.
Yeah, he's going to give it a hat and try and scoop it to the ground.
Okay.
I was thinking a strength or an athletics sort of deal.
Yeah, give me a strength check. Because you have to, like, get at it in the air, make it at disadvantage.
Okay. That should bode well with my -1 strength. 7.
No, you fail.
He does a little hop. Like
Yeah,
a-
you like try. You're just like, and it ignores you largely.
Yeah. It didn't work.
Just in case anyone couldn't tell.
So the creature, having only been struck by one of you, bears down on Belroth again.
Listen,
God
we
damn
don't need to say that, Anthony.
This time, it comes in with its arm, like trying to jam you with the spikes on its arm. And then it tries to get in and bite on you as well. So first the arm. Okay, that's a miss.
Hey.
The bite is a hit
No.
for 4 damage.
Literally 4. I was going to make a joke. I'll take 4 damage. And then
You
I
will.
took 4 damage.
You will take 4 damage.
I don't love it,
Okay,
but it's 4. It's fine.
it's you guys.
Deeran swings his hand back again, ringing the bell one more time.
Glong, glong. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's fun.
Give me that wisdom save.
That is a 12 is the DC?
13 is the DC.
Okay, he fails.
Yeah!
Hey.
He takes 9 damage. Let's go!
Boom.
All right.
Boom.
Okay.
Great idea.
And the shield's like against his leg now because it's like he dropped it, and he smacks his quarterstaff against the shield and casts Toll of the Dead as well.
Okay. What's your DC?
12.
Fail.
Noise.
No, I'm sorry. He succeeds. You fail.
Oh.
No.
That's not how that works.
No, I know. He succeeds the same.
It's a meaner way of saying
Not for
it.
you.
I mean, he could switch it. And...
Somebody call an ambulance.
Not for you.
Oh!
Belroth, still at disadvantage, takes another close range shot at this barbed demon. Barbed thing. That's a 2 plus 7. I'm sure it missed.
Yeah, that does in fact miss.
Sure does. That's it.
Okay.
Ellery is going to use her chakram and throw it
Dunk it.
for 8 to hit.
That's not going to do
throw
it.
Into a tree. She's kind of like rocking back and forth a little bit. You can see she is, pouring blood, which is doubly unhealthy for her.
Yeah, it doesn't grow back.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more attacks come in at you then, still, Belroth.
God. Well, Deeran got hit. Deeran hit. Whatever.
That's 1 hit with the bite again.
Stop
4
biting me.
4 damage.
I liked the. Oh, I'm at 2.
Skarpin seeing Belroth just taking a beating, an absolute beating. It tries to waddle over and position himself in between the monster and Belroth.
Okay, it's above Belroth.
Well, he stands over Belroth because he's bigger. Nice not, but
we're the same height.
he holds his shield
No.
above Belroth's head, and then reaches up and clanks his quarterstaff above him and casts Soul of the Dead.
Belroth is the same height as Skarpin's quarterstaff. Not actually Skarpin.
He succeeds.
Okay. Well, hey, at least it's shady under here. Am I right?
Sure.
Yeah, Deeran swings his hand back again, once more the bell clanging.
He succeeds. You do get the sense that magic is not as effective. Your magic is not as effective against him as you would hope.
Rude.
That he is, when he is struck by it, he is struck with full force. But that he is particularly good at avoiding your magic.
Okay.
I think we've all noticed.
I'm codifying.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, I'm less good at killing this guy than the others.
Oh,
Yeah,
Deeran,
me too, buddy.
I have been pretty not good at killing this guy, too. This guy's been pretty good at killing us, though, so...
At least somebody's good at something, man.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look at it.
If Skarpin kind of positioned himself in the way, am I able to freely disengage?
I mean, as freely as you would have been able to before.
And not take an attack of opportunity and get disadvantage?
No. I mean, he didn't mechanically get in the way. That's not...
That's what I was asking.
Never again.
I mean, Belroth is then going to take the disengage action, kind of like pull out his sword to kind of create some distance and take a few steps back, batting away whatever comes in, and like try and get out of range so that I maybe we can get some attack of opportunities if he really frickin' hates me, and maybe I can shoot him correctly.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Well, since now he is engaged with Skarpin instead of you, you walked away. Skarpin's holding the bag.
Bye.
He shoots some tail spines at Skarpin.
Burger.
He hits with one.
The vertebrae.
Okay. So you take 8 damage from the spine burying itself in your flesh. The other one clinks off of your shell, not your grandmother's. And the creature lets out another hiss. And it's you guys.
Skarpin lets out a hiss and then chokes up, or the opposite of chokes up, on the quarterstaff.
Jokes down.
Jokes down, and just swats up into the air at the creature.
Are you batting him like with like full like na-na-na-na-na?
No, he's got the shield on, or in his left hand.
He's doing that thing when you're chasing a bat out of the house, like with a broom.
Yeah. It's pinata style.
It looks like he's just basically swatting at a pinata because he rolled a natural one.
No,
Like, oh, this is fun, wee! And then,
Yeah, I think you bat at it, and it just like has its own. Like, it's pretty strong, so it just backhands the weapon as it comes at him, and launches the quarterstaff out of your hands. It drops to the ground behind you.
No.
Not far. Like, you could. It's within reach, but it's not in your hands anymore.
still would exclaim like that.
No,
Belroth-
that's fine.
Belroth now at a much better angle takes a shot at this little creature. That's the normal size of a
This humanoid-sized creature.
this little
Tiny,
humanoid.
pathetic creature.
He's a little large creature.
14.
A
Oh,
14.
wait! Don't say, because I'm gonna add bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
14, 15, 16, 17.
A 14 hits.
Sweet. I'm glad that I know that now.
The sick
You know-
rub-ins.
Whatever.
Anthony, the quote for this show is going to be you saying sick rub-ins.
11
Okay.
piercing damage.
Yeah, you shoot another arrow into the belly of the creature, and it lets out a wail. Its strength in its wings failing as it flops to the ground. It tries to take off again, like kicking dirt and debris, but it fails again and just flops over and is just wheezing on the ground.
It's crazy. Like, it was able to fly with the whale in it, but once you let the whale
It's a
out...
very tiny whale. A very, very tiny whale.
Very tiny whale, but a normal humanoid-sized creature.
Yeah. But a tiny whale. Not just tiny for a whale. I want to be clear. Tiny whale.
Ellery runs and grabs her chakram and just like puts it like finish him off.
Okay. You roll a critical hit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, roll critical damage.
Great. 7.
plus your mod.
No, there's no mod.
Oh.
It's just a D6.
You
Okay.
raise the chakram up and just drop it down onto his neck and slice his head off.
Oh. Okay. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I guess
No.
Belroth, you were gonna cut him open anyway.
No, it was. I hate that thing. Ow! And he like starts to try and like medicine check him, like get the barbs out without like doing too much damage, because he still has like 2 or 3 like.
There's 2 in him.
into
Yeah.
him.
Give me a medicine check on the barbs.
Little spiny bastard. Medicine check. 13.
Okay. You don't think that you can take the barbs out without taking additional damage. While the barbs are in you, if you take a short rest, you will only get back half your hit points that you would get from a hit die. If you take a long rest with the barbs in you, you will no longer suffer those effects, but the barbs will be permanently in you.
Oh my god.
Hey, Ellery, when you said you didn't mean to do that, like, what did you mean to do?
Oh, I just meant to kill it, but not like violently or aggressively.
I mean,
I kind of like so
okay.
I went to just like slice it, but then I tripped because I'm so woozy from all this blood that I'm losing, and I just kind of all my full force went into it, and then its head came off. And listen, I just really need to sit down.
I think we need to regroup a little bit, and then I
think we need to get out of this jungle.
I agree. And let's find our way out of here as quickly as we can.
Do you think maybe it's worth building up a shelter of all these jungle things to hide from them and sleep for maybe 10 to 15 hours?
Well, I think I don't know, because if we're going to constantly be assaulted, I think we have to at least take a short rest and then find our way out. Because
Yeah, man, these trees have eyes. They definitely know where we are.
I think.
Okay, so should we just sprint to the end of the forest then?
As Rob talking, I'm thinking short rest, then escape. So.
As Steph, I don't want to risk an hour sitting here, because in 10 minutes we've had 2 attacks.
True.
I would have more fun as Mike. I would have more fun talking this out as our characters.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear. Sorry.
Deeran, during a short rest, can I use hit dice?
Yeah, man.
Is there
if you want to play some hit dice with me, man, like, we could definitely do that the next time we get some downtime for sure, man.
All right, but not right now.
Is there any sort of song
tired.
that would increase the rate at which we could rest, or anything, or anything like?
Are you looking at me?
Yeah. Well, I assume bards. I don't know.
I used all my music magic fighting those things.
Oh boy.
I've got nothing left in me.
Yeah, Skarpin, like, you know as well as I do, man, whenever we play hit dice, it takes like at least an hour.
Yeah, that's probably not time for it right now. We should make our way out. Let's go.
Yes,
let's do
I
it.
really, yeah.
Skarpin, you do still have a barb in you as well.
And
He
we
thinks
need,
it looks good.
Honestly, that would not surprise me at all.
He's a pretty bony turtle.
we
Check out this barb. I got it in the woods.
On an adventure. Yes.
and I do inform Skarpin that, like, if we leave these barbs in us, I don't think we can get them out much easier. Any easier. They're definitely not good for our... Well, they're not good for my... I don't know how it affects your condition, per se, but we should get these out. But we need to do it in a safe place, because I think it might hurt.
Yes, they hurt very much. Yeah,
But
I agree.
I think they might inhibit our healing as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Let's hurry.
Yes.
And Skarpin hurries.
Yeah, Ellery does.
I try to lead everyone out of the jungle as quickly as I can.
Let me have one more round of survival checks from everybody.
15.
20. Yeah, just 20. 30, 20.
Oh god.
7.
Deeran is not paying attention, not very helpful in this regard, and everyone has to be like, Deeran, this way, many times.
All right, man. Jeez. Take it easy. There's so many eyes on me, man. They're all looking at me.
The forest gets darker before it gets better. But after about 20 minutes of traveling through the forest here, you do reach the edge of the wood, looking down into one of the major cities here on the island of Protection. The city is called Zorlin, Xorillan. And it is... give me a knowledge history check. Belroth, you have advantage.
Fine.
Fine.
5.
No.
Whoa! I rolled 2 13s.
Cool.
In both universes, I know the exact same thing. And history, you said? So
Yep.
I don't add anything. So
Okay.
13.
You know that... Sorry, go ahead.
Do you have a 0 mod
I have...
for intelligence?
Oh. No, I don't. And I actually am trained in it, so I'm an idiot. So I'm 16.
So yeah, 0.
I was looking. I think what I was looking at was deception.
Got it.
Which is right above where history is on this character sheet.
Honestly, though, it really does feel like if you have gone to school for long enough that, like, you know nothing anymore. Because I feel like when you're surrounded by people who are constantly smarter than you, like if you're moving up in academia or trying to move up in academia, it legitimately feels like all of a sudden you have a 0. Like
Yeah,
you
that's-
have a
Yep.
+0.
That's that Dunning-Kruger effect, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
You are in
never felt dumber.
I've worked at 3 different places, and each time I've been like, I guess I got the fundamentals, but I'm relearning everything every time.
With a 13, well, so a 17 is that what you had? 16?
16.
All right, with a 16, what you know about this place, this city here on this island, is that it supposedly houses an ancient temple, one that has been protected for a long time, and is the ideal of protection comes from this temple that has been safeguarded by your people for as long as anyone knows, well beyond recorded history. As you enter this clearing and you look out over this city that has sprung up around the temple is at the far southern end of the city, on the edge of the jungle there, and the city comes northward from it. From the temple, a beam of dark energy shoots into the sky. And a wave of energy is coming off of that temple, pushing through the city, driving people away from it. Many of the people of the city are panicking, scrambling, running around in the parts of the city that are not covered by this wave of energy, and they are being harried by creatures not dissimilar to the ones that you were just facing in the forest. And so they are being attacked by these creatures. There are guards mounting defenses against them. There are people fighting back. And there are a lot of people heading toward the docks, trying to get boats away from this island. It looks like the back half of the city is desolate now.
It's not great, man.
No. I think
The
we
ground
found...
rumbles again, and you watch another wave of force push off of the temple. And when it does, that barrier, that bubble, pushes about 3 yards, like more into the city, absorbing a little bit more of it.
Deeran, I know you got a lot that you're really smart about, but I'm not sure that Shaken is the turtles.
I mean, I'd be pretty pissed if there was a gigantic beam of energy hitting me in the back too, man.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that this is not turtle related as much as I was hoping.
I was also hoping that this sweater would solve all our problems, and she holds up like her little bit of grass weave.
Yes, I think that could have helped. If that was the case, we could have handled it. I don't know. Maybe we need Wesley on this one.
Belroth, looking over this, like, clearly, part of his culture being destroyed in front of him. He's covered in wounds. He has several sharp barbs sticking out of him. He just kind of like sits down and marvels because he's not quite sure what to do and feels fairly powerless.
Belroth, that temple over there. What is it? Is it a
temple?
Evil temple?
I mean, currently, I guess. It gives the island its name, or meant to be the Temple of Protection, meant to protect our people. I don't think that's what's happening right now.
Unless it's protecting everything inside the bubble and, working real hard to do it. From my own experiences with ritual magic and religious ceremony, can I make any sort of arcana or religion check to see if I can at least tell what direction this energy is flowing?
Give me an arcana check.
All right. 7.
Out. It's flowing out. Like you watched it move outward.
But there's a beam shooting into the top of it,
That
right?
one you're not sure about.
Okay.
It's going up,
It's just
going
a beam?
down. Hard to say.
Okay.
You feel like you just feel like you did you didn't really piece this one together too well.
Yeah.
If you took let's say you took a short rest here, right? If this is the choice you make, you could spend the time that you are short resting trying to deduce more about this. And
Sure.
You think there might be more you could figure out given an hour of sitting here thinking about it. In the moment, that's all you know.
Yeah. Hey guys, I don't know what's going on down there, but some of y'all look really not good. It feels like we're at least kind of safe from the forest monsters here and safe from the city monsters down there.
How did
Do you think we should take a rest?
Yeah. I think this would be a good time to take a rest.
how exactly were we supposed to get in contact with Wesley again?
He just told us to come fix it.
Yeah, and I think we're supposed to go back when we've fixed it.
I don't. Were we supposed to fix it? Or were we supposed to kind of determine if there's something weird?
I thought we were supposed to determine if there's something weird unofficially. Because they can't come... why wouldn't they be able to come to this?
So should we just leave, man?
No.
We see there's a problem here, right?
I just think we need backup. And I'm not sure how to get that. And Belroth is starting to try to take that long rest and fiddle around with the barbs. Hopefully not going to take it out until he's got some extra energy inside of him.
So here's my question, right? So short rest is coming. If you short rest and you go to spend hit dice, and the barbs are still in, you're going to get half back on your hit dice. If you try to remove them, you may take damage. Do you want to try to do that before you short rest, or no?
No, I have
No.
two. I have 2 hit points. I'm gonna use all my hit dice right now, and then I'm gonna try and yank them out.
Yeah, Skarpin was the one.
As we're resting, about halfway through the rest, Belroth, Deeran looks at you and says, "Hey, man, you look like you're feeling like halfway better. Maybe try now."
Let's see. First of all, what I got. So I rolled.
Well, so before you roll both of them,
No. I see what you're trying to do. No. That's not how that works.
I was gonna say,
That's not how any of this works.
roll one of them.
Yeah.
Well, he rolled 10, so he gains 5.
Yes.
And then he pulls out 1.
You take 4 damage,
Oh,
pulling the barb from you.
I can't take out any more of these. I literally will just die.
I hope you picked the right barb. Which one did you pull out?
Well, they were all in my arm, right? Or there was one in my arm and one in my chest, or something.
Yes.
He pulled out the one in his arm, expecting the one in his chest to be extremely
Painful.
worse. And there's a third one. I believe there was 3.
No, you only had 2.
2. Okay.
He bit you the other 2 times he hit you.
Right. I didn't know if his
just,
teeth had barbs. This fucking guy.
Want Belroth to have to think about where this barb is going to live inside him for the rest of forever.
No.
Skarpin takes out the one at the base of his neck.
Okay. You take 6 damage.
All right, that's exactly what he healed for. Worth it. While he's contemplating his decisions in life, he wants to do a religion check on this here magic he's witnessing.
Okay.
I'm sure he's good at this.
Oh my god.
15.
Okay. You look at this magic and you contemplate your religion, your following of the celestial host, your connection to Oleander, both the Oleander of old in the more primal state and the Oleander of now. And as you are trying to contemplate the celestial and understand this magic in relation to that, you can sense nothing except that this magic has to be anathema to everything that the celestial host represents.
Yeah. Just like in the woods, I have no idea what this is. Well, so I
Dear,
feel like
you spend an hour looking at this and really trying to piece together what is happening here. Through that time in contemplation, you do begin to understand that this beam seems to be coming off of the temple and causing this wave of energy that has been pushing through. Since that time, you have noticed a few people moving around beyond the border of this, but it seems to buffet at them. It seems to push them, and they make their way out of that barrier after a short time after being in there. In some ways, it seems to be trying to repel them, but it also seems to be the source of these creatures that are... You see, like, a few creatures come out of the temple. After spending some time with that, you believe that there is likely a center point to this ritual that is happening. And that if you could
Guys, I'm telling you, man, if we can get inside the temple, I think we can stop all of this. I don't know if we need backup. We just got to get in there, man. It's right there. And I mean,
You know, my grandma always says, if you don't try, then you're never gonna win.
Well, Belroth kind of flicking the spiny barb still in his chest. Pet gives he's just trying to he's messing with it. It sucks, but it's there. And
Hurts just a little. Oh yeah.
Ew.
a little wiggle.
Ew.
Just give it a little
twist it.
Ew.
pull it. Bop it.
as you start to pull it away from the skin, you get that sucking
No,
sensation.
Okay. Anthony,
Anthony,
you keep talking. Whoever, someone.
Belroth pets Freya on the head, who looks at
With
him
his
up at him,
gross
concerned that
hand.
he just flicked a barb in his chest. And says, "Well, I don't know if we have any other options. So, let's be careful. I don't think we can just run in there. I certainly can't. That's for sure."
Yeah, I'm pretty close to being not standing.
Me
But-
as well.
Deeran, do you think if we get you close enough to whatever it is, you'll know what to do?
he looks down at the pendant hanging around his neck, and he sneers a little bit at it, and then looks up at the group and says, "Yeah, man, this is why we're here. I can feel it. This is our destiny."
Oh, wow. All right, let's try and avoid fighting anything if we can.
I agree.
If you see some, poor creature be getting mauled by one of those weird amalgamations, I guess we just leave them alone. Just keep going.
And Skarpin takes a step forward towards the temple.
Okay. So. Ellery is going to say, okay, now that we're all feeling a little bit better,
Well,
now that we're all a little bit rested,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
let me just, everyone sit back down for 1
What?
second.
Oh,
Okay.
Listen to me
thank
real
goodness.
quick.
Thank goodness.
And she's gonna sing a song of resting to regain some of the strength that we lost. And everyone is going to get an extra 5 hit points.
Do we get full hit points, Anthony?
If you used hit dice.
Which I did.
For this, yes.
Thank goodness. I don't.
This
think
is not your body's. This is Ellery granting you strength. So
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you. Based Anthony.
Are you going to try to pull that other one out now?
No. We'll cross that road when
could
we
do it.
cross that road.
Come on, chicken.
Pull it
I'm not.
out. Pull
You're
it out.
right.
Pull it out.
Come on,
No,
chicken.
you
Cross the road.
I am.
You heard him, Anthony.
I am
heard it.
chicken.
He's doing it.
No, I'm chicken.
No, I heard you're crossing the road.
I do not wish to get to the other side.
You won't. Don't worry.
No, I will. The wrong other side.
Okay.
Let's go.
Now can we go now?
Yeah, we can go now.
Cool.
Great.
She stopped you for 1 second, but we all know that's going to take at least 10 minutes. Everyone's now sitting. Everyone's back, and it takes a
Right.
little while to get back all together again. Okay.
All right.
So the four of you make your way down away from the edge of the jungle here toward the city. As you approach the edge of the city, you are seeing that there are still more of these creatures running around, harrying people. And you watch a group of city guard, about 10 of them, make a stand against some of the over-muscled dretches. And they slash into them, and they kill 2 dretches as you guys approach up. And one of the guards, he seems to be rather decorated. He is a tiefling with purple skin, and he turns to you and he says, "Civilians, you need to head to the docks. The city is on lockdown."
What's happening here, sir?
We don't know. All we know is that this darkness came from the temple, and then these creatures came, and they're tearing the damn city apart.
Ellery is gonna step forward with her hands on her hips, on her waist, and she's going to say, "We are here on Official Adventure Incorporated business to solve this problem for you."
Thank God, please. You gotta solve it then. This place is... We're losing here badly, and my people are dying by the droves.
Can you get us protected access to the temple?
He looks at the beam of energy shooting into the air and the wave of darkness pouring off of it. And he says, "I can take you to the barrier."
That would be good.
All right, men. Go ahead.
As many as you can spare, come help us get there. We need to get there quickly.
All right, men, form up around them. We're going to the barrier.
Ellery's gonna look back at everyone and give a real cheesy, "Oh my God, it worked!" That was so cool.
The four of you are suddenly surrounded by these 10 guards, who begin to push their way forward. Overhead, from perched on top of one of the buildings, is another one of the spined creatures. They all draw bows and begin to fire off arrows as you move through this space.
I assist as well, shooting off with them.
Okay, yeah. Between the 11 of you, enough arrows fire off in that direction. The creature takes 2 or 3 shots and scurries off somewhere else. It seems like in this area, they are picking off stragglers. They are going for the weak, for the injured. They seem to be once this group of, pretty strong soldiers starts rolling through these creatures, they run another direction. They seem to be more interested in sowing chaos than in, a direct fight with this stronger force. And so it takes probably about a half hour of travel through the city, running from, through open spaces, and then finding areas that the 14 of you can tuck in and move a little more efficiently until you get to the very edge of the barrier. The ground rumbles, and you watch as that energy pours a little further into the city, a little bit closer. And you guys are about 15 feet away from the edge of this barrier now, and you can see this dark energy that it looks like swirling very quickly, and the edges of it are right here. And you can see things inside the barrier, trash that has been blown up, bits of debris that is just tumbling around in there, being buffeted by this energy like a storm wall.
Well,
Skarpin,
Yes.
will you throw one of your flowers through the barrier?
Yeah. Okay.
And he takes his time selecting one from his shield. This is one that got damaged from the initial attack that he took. So he takes one and throws it in to the barrier.
Yeah, you toss it in, and as soon as it touches the edge of that barrier, it's like it gets pulled off in a direction, off to the left. and it's just now part of the swirling barrier.
But it doesn't like
Burn up.
yeah, nothing
Explode.
terrible and horrible happens to it.
Not that you can see,
Great.
but it is gone. Also, like in seconds, it's gone because it's just like pulled away.
Yeah.
Maybe something heavier.
And Skarpin takes a rock, some debris, like something substantial, and throws that into the barrier.
Okay, yeah, you toss a rock in, like a decent sized rock, and it goes in, lands on the ground. You can see it slide a little bit to the left, like as it is buffeted by this energy, but it just sits there.
I feel like we could make it through.
All right,
Worth a
man.
shot.
Lead the way.
All right. You ready?
Do you think we should hold hands?
I think I want to hold on to my shield and my staff.
You can be on the far left side.
But you can hold my shell on the left side of my shell.
Deeran puts a hand out.
Ellery holds Deeran's hand.
Belroth puts a hand out.
Right. And Skarpin leads.
Yeah. Then Deeran grabs Belroth's hand.
Okay. Should we put our hand on your shoulder?
Ellery puts her hand
yeah,
on his
we
shell.
do too. I do too.
Yeah.
Freya is whimpering beside you.
That's he puts his hand on Freya's head and like scritches her.
He's got a harness, like a cat harness.
It'll be okay, girl. Everything will be okay. And he starts moving forward, trying to like support her as you walk.
Yeah, Skarpin pushes through into the barrier. Shield first.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, Skarpin.
Uh, 15.
Okay. As you step into the barrier, you feel like you have been hit by a cart. It is so much force. So much force coming at you from this this magical energy that it almost knocks you off your feet at first. But you have you get your bearings on it. And then you realize it's not that it is hitting you, it's that it is wearing at you. It is pulling at you, and you can feel strained and tired fighting against this push. And as you step into this space, it doesn't get any better. So I need Constitution saving throws from the rest of you as you enter this space as well.
21. Nope. Regular 20.
15.
5.
No.
Okay. You step into this place. Belroth, Ellery, you steel yourself against it. Deeran, as it hits you, you feel this wave of
Exhaustion?
I don't want to use a loaded term yet.
Oh no.
But sure, you feel a wave of exhaustion wash over you. You feel tired to your bones. You feel like taking the next step, you are going to be fighting for that step. It is
Sorry, Bones. And he steps forward.
yes. This space is clear for you. You don't see creatures between here and the door. You don't see other people between here and the door. You don't even see, like, things between here and there. But every step you take, you can feel that weight settle on you. That tiredness push against you. Like you are being buffeted constantly. Give me another round of Constitution saving throws as you move closer to this temple.
16.
12.
11.
Natural 1.
Skarpin, you also begin to feel that tiredness hit you right at your core. And it settles in deeper than you ever would have expected. And you feel that exhaustion have lasting effect on you as you walk here, as you push toward that door. And it looks like you guys made it like maybe a quarter of the way. But you have felt already the difficulty of this task, and that it feels like it's only going to get harder. And you take 1 point of exhaustion. So while you have 1 point of exhaustion, Skarpin, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
I'm really not feeling well. I don't know if I can make it.
This, now, to be fair to you, and so that you know, that does not include saving throws.
Okay.
So when you make a future saving throw, you will not do that at disadvantage. Yet.
He's not going to need to make another saving throw before we get a long rest. I don't understand why you would mention that.
You guys are continuing on, yes?
Yeah.
Do we feel like we can make it, or do we need to try another way?
How are you feeling? I don't know if I can go on much longer.
Skarpin, believe in all the strength inside you. Let my song support and guide you. And she's like really struggling. But you get an extra D6 to ability checks.
Oh, thank you, Ellery.
Sorry, an extra D6. She's like, had to yell it to get it across there, and it is painful.
The four of you and Freya push deeper in to this place, still being buffeted by this energy as it goes along. In fact, it feels like the energy is pushing against you even harder as you move forward. You're now about halfway to the gates of the temple. I need another round of Constitution saving throws.
Belroth looks at Freya and says, "If you don't think you can make it, you can. I can find you later. I know we'll find you if I need to."
The look you get back from Freya is filled with determination.
She's such a good girl. Such a good girl.
14.
Oh, I'm so inspired. I got a 24.
Natural 20.
Ellery?
Damn! Yeah, 10.
10.
Ooh, needed that.
Ellery, you get washed over by this feeling of tiredness. It does not settle into full exhaustion, but like DeeRan, you feel that you are on the brink of being unable to move forward without feeling those effects. You continue to push forward, however, and as you do, again, that feeling of weariness that is buffeted against you is increased again. You're now 3/4 of the way to the front doors of that temple, but I need another round of Constitution saving throws.
Are we seeing any activity that's suspicious?
Only this giant column of power. The doors are shut, so you don't know what's going on inside.
17.
7.
9.
11.
Never forget.
Okay. Ellery, you're pushing forward. You're doing all right. Things are feeling good. For Belroth, you've reached that point now. You've been buffeted enough that you are feeling tired. You're feeling exhausted, but not such that you think, you would have any...
Not like DeeRan.
Not like DeeRan. Not like DeeRan, who now finds himself... truly exhausted in a way he never has felt before. Deep into his core. He is now one level of exhaustion. and certainly not like Skarpin. Skarpin has now reached the second level of exhaustion. Now, you aren't moving very fast through here because of all of this anyway, but this exhaustion has reached so far into you, Skarpin, that you now believe you would move half speed if you tried to go somewhere. Like, you just can't will that much energy out of yourself anymore. You make your way.
Are we trying to just open the door? I don't know what the plan is when we get there.
We turn off the bad magic.
Yes, Deeran can handle it.
I got that tattoo. I can use Longstrider to get there faster.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Does that work for everyone? He's like being buffeted by this wave.
Sounds like it works for you, man. Do it.
And he casts Longstrider on himself to try and get ahead of the group to hopefully do something and stop this from the to stop the rest of the group experiencing it. And so I gained 10 feet. And I don't think I can be slowed in any way, which is pretty rad.
So we'll say this. You cast Longstrider.
Yep.
And the magic does affect you here enough that you move much more quickly through this place. It still feels tiring.
Yeah.
But you get to the doors, and you throw them open. The energy out here is still a torrent of buffeting energy, but you can see that just inside the door of this temple, that energy does not exist. Like, as you walk in, it is just silence. It's like as though there is a hard barrier right at the doorway.
Belroth takes a rope out of his pouch, and like tries to throw it to the group to try and help
As soon as you do, that rope goes like careening off to the right.
Never mind.
So for the rest of you, one more set of Constitution saving throws as you make your way to the front gates.
Dirty 20. What's up?
No.
Oh no.
No!
Mikey, add
14?
your bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
Okay. 5 total. I did not roll a natural one.
Oh.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. I'm looking at, I just Googled exhaustion and the levels of exhaustion. What happens? Oh.
So, Deeran, you do move to the second level of exhaustion as you make your way up the steps to the front doors of the temple here. And Skarpin, you take your third level of exhaustion. So you now have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
I'll get there.
You are the last to reach the top of the steps with your reduced movement speed. But all four of you step inside this space. And the change, the differential between the space you had just walked through and here is stark. For a moment, you can feel the ringing in your ears at how eerily silent and different it is in this space.
Nice. Got those Walmart level air conditioners blowing at you.
The ground beneath your feet rumbles once again.
Oh no.
As the energy, and you can feel a crackle in the air around you as energy fires up off of the top of this building and extends the barrier out just a little bit more. The path ahead of you still seems quiet and empty.
Belroth takes out his bow and arrow, knocks an arrow, and starts to slowly move forward, cautiously, looking to see if someone is causing this.
Hey everyone, DM Anthony here, just reminding you that if you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, tell your family, let people know, word of mouth, and you can support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc, or you can check out the shop at adventureincpod.com/shop. Make sure you check the show notes and the website for all our social media, including our Discord, where you can come and hang out with some great people. We'll see you there. And until next week, I wish you nothing but critical success.
Serious business.